Walk in your trap and take over. Name another bitch that's cold. I just bought a brand new Rover. I don't even drive no more, I got a chauffeur. Took off, man, they asking me to slow up. Getting wiser and my money getting older. I'm that bitch, I ain't even gon' hold you. I'm that bitch, man, I thought that they told you. Pretty bitch with an attitude.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. You should get this by Nick, and I'm back with another freaking video. I know I haven't posted a video in probably a week and a half now. I know, I'm sorry. I don't want to hear it, honestly. I was tired. Like, tired. I did a Valentine's Day special, which was small, knotless braid booknet. And when I tell y'all, I was booked up from February, well, not from like January the 29th, all the way up until the day of Valentine's Day. I did hair. And I even did hair in the week, all those weekends in between those dates. And y'all know I don't do hair on the weekends, so I didn't have time to be, I didn't really have the time to vlog or make videos and then edit them, had them to post. So I was just like, I'm not gonna stress myself out, so I just didn't. I was tired. Like, it was taking me like 5-6 hours ahead, and it was just a lot. I was exhausted. I'm still exhausted. I don't even want to make a video today, honestly, but you know, I got a little time on my hands, so why not? I was, from the bottom of my heart, tired. Okay, I was. But anyway, all day I've been trying to figure out if I wanted to record a video today or not. Honestly, y'all, I don't know. I was trying to figure out what the fuck I was going to record, but whatever. So y'all know I was telling y'all, I think the last story time I posted was about, you know, the boy popping up in my house and stuff, why I don't like people knowing where I stay. So this story time ain't got nothing to do with nobody popping up in my house, but it's just like a first date. I ain't gonna say the date was terrible, but like, I don't know, this, like, I don't go on dates with folks and stuff because shit just, it's just not what it seems like. So I'm gonna do that little story time. It probably ain't gonna be that long because there's not that much to it, but it is what it is. He was fiending to come to my house and spend the night too, and he was also 21. So those are two things that they had in common. And yeah. But anyway, before we get into this video, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to my channel and turn on post notification bell so you can get notified every time you get upload another video. And don't forget to come with my best friends, because I love all my best friends. All my best friends love me. And that's on who it is, on what somebody piece of paper wearing his granny. Period. So let's get into this video. So I think this took place in like, this probably took place last year. I'm not sure, honestly. I don't know. Or I don't know. I ain't even see here. I don't know why I be trying to tell y'all when shit took place, because that really don't even fucking matter. But anyway, so I was working out at the gym, same gym that I work out with, boom. And this young man, we're gonna call him, dang, I don't even know his real name. I don't even know his real name to be able to tell y'all no damn fake name. Let's just call him DJ. We're gonna call him DJ. I don't know why. So yeah, this my eyelash getting on my nerves now. So it's this guy DJ or whatever, he worked out there or whatever, cool. So like I said, I see people looking at me and stuff in the gym, but honestly I don't be paying no attention. Like, I go in the gym, put my AirPods in, and whatever my trainer tell me to do, I do it, and I don't be like paying no attention to nobody. Like, I would see you looking at me and I would turn the other way, like, just to avoid like you saying something to me, just to avoid me having to speak anything. I would like, yeah, do what the fuck I can to avoid you. That's even if I know you. Like, if I know you, I still will go out my way to avoid you because I just don't be wanting to talk, honestly. That's just me. But anyway, so yeah, I ain't gonna lie, he was a little decent looking. He was kind of cute or whatever. So one day I didn't go to the gym, I don't think, and then my trainer had like, he had tagged my trainer in the Instagram story or whatever, and I was like, damn, is this the dude at the gym? Because he got a little nice little body and shit. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So I ended up so I ended up going on his page or whatever, and you know, I was like, okay, damn, it is him, cool. And I think like a couple days after that, he ended up following me on Instagram, I think through my trainer page. So yeah, he ended up following me. I had followed him back, cool. He slid in the DM, obviously. I don't even think I know this man Instagram. Let me see if I can pull the messages up, because I don't know. So I found the messages or whatever. So he DM'd me. He was like, what's up, how you doing? It was at like 7 o'clock p.m. and I text back the next morning at 6 and I was like, what's up? He was like, trying to fuck with you sing. I was like, yeah. So like he was like, you mind if I get your number? Boom, gave him my number. He was like, okay, I got a 773 number. I ain't respond. So yeah, he probably I'm not spent the night, what the fuck, I'm reading what the fuck he DM me and said. So you know, he probably texted me or whatever. Conversation was very much mid. It was dry. The basics, what you doing, what's your favorite color, what you like, how old you is, da 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 da. He asked me how old I was. I think I was probably 24. I don't know. Shit, honestly, I don't know. And I asked how old he was. He was like 21. I was like, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I just prefer guys my age or older than me. Like, I don't want to talk to nobody younger than me. Like, no. Like, because it already took guys a long time to mature and just like, you 21, baby. Absolutely the fuck not. So boom, we talking or whatever. He's asking me like, can he take me on a date? And I was like, sure, cool, whatever. He was like, where you want to go? I was like, surprise me type shit. Well, I was basically telling him like, you know, I ain't never had nobody to text me and be like, hey, be ready by this time, da da da. So I was like, I don't want to experience that. He was like, bet I got you. But I was like, but I also do her and shit, so really you need to just let me know ahead of time so my schedule can be clear. Cool. So boom, he ended up doing it or whatever. So he ended up doing it or whatever, telling me we was gonna go somewhere there or boom. Ended up not doing it. He flaked. Should have been done then, but whatever. So I was still texting him every now and then, but like I said, I lose interest real fast. Like, you really have to keep me entertained. So I wasn't studying none of this shit. So one day he ended up texting me and he was like, I'm gonna take you on a date Thursday. Hold on, my mama calling me. So yeah, so boom, he ended up hitting me up. He was like, you know, I want to take you out Thursday, da da da, because I'm free. And y'all, are you free? And I was like, yeah, cool, I'm free Thursday evening, cool. So he's asking me what I want to do or whatever. And he wanted to go to the movies, but I was just straight honest with him. I was like, I don't want to go to the movies because I'm not going to stay woke. Like, I have never went to the movies and stayed woke. Like, I'm going to fall asleep in the middle of the movie, probably in the beginning, honestly, and then I'll wake up at the end and be sitting there acting like I know what the fuck this went on the whole time. No. So I didn't even want to waste his money, like, because it'd be too fucking cold in the movies, the snacks is too high, and I'm gonna go to sleep every single time. So I was like, yeah, I don't know, it's just something about movies that put me to sleep. Like, I cannot, because I don't watch TV, so I can't just sit there and watch no fucking movie. Like, I can't, I'm not gonna be able to do it. So I was like, yeah, I don't want to go to the movies or whatever, right? So I was like, we can just go out to eat or some shit, talk like that, cool. So he asked me, he was like, where you want to go? So I was like, ooh, I ain't had oysters in a minute, so I was like, I want to go to Half Shell. He was like, cool, bet we're gonna go to Half Shell, right? Cool. Also keep in mind that he asked me what my favorite food was, and I was like, my favorite food is Reels. If you know me, you know, like, Reels, I can eat Reels all day, every fucking day, it don't matter. So yeah, I was like, my favorite food Reels over there. But boom, we had plans to go to Half Shell because I said I want oysters and shit. Now, Half Shell ain't, you know, it ain't cheap, but it ain't expensive either. Like, I go Half Shell, you know, by myself. I don't care. But my thing is, if you ask me where I want to go, don't ask me where I want to go for one. If you're on a budget, cause I'm gonna say exactly where the fuck I want to go. Like, I'm not gonna be thinking like, oh, he may not have this much money, da da da. No. So don't ask me where I want to go. You decide where your pockets, you know, can be spent at. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't ask me where I want to go. So anyway, boom, fast forward to Thursday, he's texting me all day, right? I'm not the type of person that's gonna if you don't say nothing about the plans that you plan, I'm not gonna say nothing, and I'm not gonna get ready, none of this shit. So cool. So boom, he texting me or whatever, let me know we still all right, cool. Let's say, I think we were supposed to go at like 5. So he was like, I had told him I was gonna drive with her, but he insisted on picking me up. So I was like, okay, cool, you can come pick me up, whatever, fuck it. This was before the incident with the dude popping up in my house and shit. So yeah, so I was like, okay, fuck it, you can come pick me up. So I done got dressed or whatever. I put on this 2-piece tracksuit set. It was like green or whatever, it was cropped. So I put that on or whatever. I'm dressed and I'm just chilling, falling asleep, because at this point it's 5 o'clock. He had told me like 3 times that he was on his way, right? Cool. So then, like I said, I'm falling asleep. So then boom, let's say about 6 o'clock, he texted me. He was like, my bad, it's gonna have to be a little later. I gotta go to the grocery store or something for his mom or somebody like that. And I was just like, okay. like okay. Like I said, I was laying in bed like damn near going to sleep. At that point I was over it. I didn't even want to go no more. So let's just say he ended up come pick me up about 7:30. You said the dude was going out at 5. Why the fuck is 7:30 and you just come to get me, right? So he hit me. He's like, I'm outside or whatever. So I'm like, all right, cool, here I come. Had to fix my hair and shit again because bitch I done went to sleep and everything, like hair freezing and stuff. I'm like, all right, here I come. So I go outside or whatever. I get in the car, and you know, and he just, you know, I don't know what the fuck he I had, the crazy part about it, y'all, I had asked him could he dress or whatever. But the crazy part about it, I had asked him could he dress or whatever, right? He was like, you can Instagram, pussy, I can dress, blah, blah, blah. But like, I ain't gonna say I didn't like what he had on. I didn't like how his pants fit him. You know how boys wear like skinny jeans or whatever, they super skinny, but they want to like sag a little bit. That just looks so nasty to me, so I didn't like that. And then he had like some designer shoes, but they was like super long, cause he had on skinny jeans. I don't know, it just wasn't giving to me. So whatever, cool. So I get in the car or whatever. Half Shell is in Flowood. We're not going towards Flowood. We going towards Pearl. So I'm like, where we going? Whatever. He was like, don't worry about it, just sit back, you know, I got you, don't worry about it. So I'm like, all right, we ain't going to Half Shell for sure. So I'm like, okay. So we just riding, bitch. I'm like, we going to like because I said I want to see food. So I'm like, okay, we going to like Juicy Crab. Is we going to like, or are we finna go to, what the shit called? I think it's Logan's. They got like a you know, the little steakhouses and shit. He was like, don't worry about it, I got you, cool. So then my friend ended up FaceTime me with him. We just talking with him. She asked me what I do. I was like, bitch, I want to date or whatever. Like, you know, I hadn't told her about it because like it wasn't shit to say, honestly. So he so bitch, we just riding over there. I'm like, where the fuck is he taking me? Bitch, why the fuck this nigga took me to mug shots? So I'm like, why we at mug shots? Not to sound ungrateful or whatever, but it's just feel like you asked me where I wanted to go. Why the fuck we at mug shots? Mug shots don't sell shit but like burgers and wings. Why are we here? I didn't like this was like so far off my list. Like, why are we at mug shots? You could have took me to Chili's. Like I said, that's not ungrateful, but it was just like, you know. And he was like, you said your favorite food reels. You know, I thought mug shot had good ribs. I'm like, boy, mug shots don't fucking sell ribs. Like, that's why I said you could have took me to Chili's. Any fucking where mug shots do not have ribs. Like, who the fuck told you that? So he was like, oh damn, my bad. But honestly, I found out like that he didn't have a job or whatever, and you know, he just wanted to go somewhere cheap, but he still wanted to take me a date, which is cool. Like, you should not have even asked me where I wanted to go. Like I said, I wasn't gonna be tripping like this. Your money, you do what you do, want to do with it. Or if I had to pay for my own food, I will. Like, you know, you didn't have to make it seem like, you know, it was up to me and stuff, and then turn around and do something the exact opposite of what the fuck I said I wanted to do or where I wanted to go. Whatever. So we go to mug shots or whatever. You know, I order me a drink because one thing about 2 things for sure, I'm gonna get what I want. So I ordered me a drink and some wings and shit, and he was looking at me like like when I said I wanted like an alcoholic drink, he was looking like, bitch, I don't got no money for that. You know how you just tell when somebody like demeanor, a person demeanor and like body language tell it all. But I didn't care because you invited me on a date. And yeah, like if you would have just been real about your money situation, we could have went from there and I could have paid for my own stuff, or you know, I would have been reasonable. But you was acting like you a big ball of shot caller, but you already mug shot, so I'm still finna give what the fuck I want. So yes, I ordered me some drinks. I don't care, like, you know. So I'm drinking, eating my food and stuff. We chilling though, I ain't gonna lie, we was talking. He was basically talking about fucking basketball, because that's what he played basketball. And you know, I don't want to talk about no fucking basketball, so I wasn't really paying attention to him for real. They had games and shit on the TVs and stuff, so he's watching basketball. He talking about basketball. He trying to teach me shit, and I'm just like acting like I'm interested. Really not. Like, I don't give a fuck about basketball. Let's talk about something else. Like, I don't care. Right? So yeah, that's that. So boom, we end up leaving or whatever. Cool. So we come back to my house, and he came in, and we just, first of all, he ain't past the fucking living room, so you sit on the couch or whatever. And I was like, you know, we can watch a TV show or movie or something. We can chill, cause like I ain't gonna lie, Even though he took me to mug shots and not to half shell like he said we were, and even though he had me waiting 2.5 hours on him to come get me, you know, the little day it was decent. So we in the living room with it and we chill out. By the time I put it, I guess like he thought he was gonna get some ass or something, but I don't know. But by the time, like, you know, I put it on the show, I got out the clothes that I was in, I got comfortable with them chilling. He was like, oh yeah, I'm finna go. Cause I guess I don't fucking know, but like whatever, I don't know what the fuck happened or what he expected. I was just like, oh, for real? He was like, yeah. So I was like, all right, shit, what the fuck did you even come in the house for? You could have just dropped me off and left then. Like, I don't understand. I was just like, all right, whatever, cool. He ended up texting me after, so I really enjoyed you, all that other shit. And I was like, yeah, you cool. I was like, I guess I'll take you on a date next or whatever, right? So he was like, cool, bet. So fast forward, you know, he's FaceTime me and shit. I answer, but then he's like, I don't want to sit on the phone, talk to him. Because like I said, I wasn't really interested for real. So I hang up and stuff. So one day, me and one of my friends, we was finna go to the Mexican restaurant. He hit me. He was like, what you doing? I was like, finna go to the Mexican with my friend, I was like, you know, you can pull up if you want to. Right? Because like I said, I told him I would take him on a date. So he was like, can you come pick me up? I'm like, for what? You know? Cause like, don't you got a car? So I was like, for what or whatever. And I was like, and take you where? And he was like, with you. First of all, I wasn't even fucking driving. Like, first of all, I stayed down the street from this restaurant, but I wasn't even driving. So I was like, and I told him, I'm not driving. Like, yeah, cause y'all gonna see what I mean by he was really just trying so hard to like spend the night here and come over here. Like, I was like, oh wait, cause I let you in the first night and you left, so that's on you. Like, we're not doing this no more. So I was like, you know, you can just come or whatever. So he was like, I'm gonna bring my friend or whatever for your friend. I was like, with my friend in a relationship, so you know, she ain't gonna be on this type of time or whatever. So boom, long story short, he ended up not coming. Then come calling me later on at night, telling me something, y'all still going or something. I'm like, nigga, we done went and I'm back at home. I done got drunk and everything. Like, what is you talking about? Right? So yeah, so then boom, we finally get to him telling me picking a date. I had texted him. I said, if you still want me to take you on this date, I was like, Saturday is the only day I got, and it got to be like, I think before 2 o'clock, because I had something to do or whatever. He was like, okay, cool. I asked him what he wanted to do. I forgot the fuck he said, or I was just like, you know, we can go out to eat or something. I don't fucking know. Long story short, he ended up texting me like 5 o'clock that Saturday, and I was like, sir, I am gone. I told you I had something to do. Like, do you think we on your time? Like, I sat here and told you, right? So boom, fast forward, I had hella hair appointments. I remember this week I had hella hair appointments back to back to back. So he hit me. He was like, can I come over today? I was like, no, I'm doing hair. He was like, when you get done? I was like, no, it's gonna be late and I'm gonna be tired. I'm ready to go to bed and I gotta get right back up in the morning to do another head, you know. And he'll start texting me. So the pattern was like, he'll text me, try to come over here, and I basically turn him down, then he'll stop texting me. That's what it was, right? So then one day he texted me. He was like, can I pick what I want my date to be? And I'm like, sure. So he was like, well, can I come over one day and we like watch movies, drink and chill and stuff? And I was like, I don't want to do that. I was like, because at that point it's giving like you really trying hard to get over here. It's like, why? Like, you don't have no place to stay. You don't you know, you don't got no crib or nothing. So I was like, you know, I really don't want you over here for real. Like, pick something. I don't want to sit in a house and drink, and I don't want to watch movies. I told you, if I didn't want to go to the movies, why would I want to sit around and watch movies? Like, I'm gonna be asleep, you know, or whatever. So I think he ended up getting irritated. He ain't text me back after that. I think he was just like, it's supposed to be my day. You said you're gonna da da da. Sir, you really just want to come over here and spend the night? That's all you want to do. And like one time after that he had ended up sliding up on my Instagram. Some of my posted on Instagram. Matter of fact, let me go back to our messages so I can see if it's still on there. Okay, so I posted on my story. I was like, BTW, I'm single if anyone wants me to come ruin their life or spend the night. And like I said, y'all, honestly, y'all, so he hit me. We started texting May 20th. This was May 31st. So all this shit was like in like 2 weeks. And I was over him. At that point, I was like, he like, I want to spend the night. And I was like, I bet. Because he had already been getting, like, this whole time we've been talking, he had already been showing me signs like, oh, he just want to come out here. He just trying to fuck. He just trying to lay up. And I'm not trying to do that. You know what I'm saying? You already blew me the first time you planned a date and never even came through. Then the second time you asked me where I want to go, and then you take me to some fucking mug shots. Thompson, they got the best ribs and mug shots. I don't even fucking sell ribs. So yeah. So then I ended up going to the Mexican restaurant by myself or whatever. So he gonna text me something, ain't I'm supposed to be there. I didn't text him back because it's like, how many times at that point, y'all, that was in June. At this point, I had invited this nigga to hella places. You never show up. Like, I'm not finna keep going my way to invite you. I told you I was gonna take you a date. Cool. I wanted to do that, but I'm not finna keep going on my way to invite you and you never fucking show up. I'm not, nah. So, whatever. So, at that point, I don't know. Then, so he not from here. He from Chicago or whatever. So, yeah. As y'all can see, he would just text me and stuff and I would not respond. Cause it's like, I don't want to talk to you no more. Like, leave me alone. So he ended up, I think he ended up going to home back to Chicago or some shit for the summer or something. I don't know. And then he ended up texting me when he got back and he was like, oh no, so basically before he was finna leave, he was like, so I'm going home this day, da da da. You know, you want to take me on a date, you know, we can do it before I leave or whatever. And I was like, well, I can't do it before you leave because I got her to do, and I'd offered to do the shit hella times. And the thing was, he didn't have no job. Like, all he did was go to the gym and work out and shit. So you could have made the time if you really wanted to see me and go on this fucking date like you keep texting me about and begging me to take you on. You could have made time. All them times I'd offered, all the times I invited you to come get seafood, come to the Mexican restaurant, all this shit. Like, you never showed up. So like, I'm over you, boy. I'm not finna be playing with you. You know, you wasting my time. So yeah, that's basically what all it was, y'all. And honestly, that's why I don't go on dates. That's why I don't talk to niggas. Like, I got time. Niggas really be a waste of time. They be having hidden agendas and motives. Like, the whole time, like, niggas know they just be wanting to fuck and lay up. Like, and I just feel like, that's what you want to do. Just tell me that from the jump. So we ain't even got to go through all this extra shit of me declining and me just stop fucking with you. Like, just tell me from the jump that I won't even talk to you at all. Like, don't be trying to sit out here and act like you just this gentleman, because that's how he was. Like, when we first started, he was acting like he was such a gentleman and he don't do these, you know, the typical fuck nigga shit. So he was acting like he was just so different, blah blah blah. Them colors came out real quick and I was just like, child, please. But yeah, there was just a little quick story times that I want to tell y'all about or whatever. Like I said, it's nothing much. Yeah, that's the end of this video. If y'all like it, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, turn post notification bell so you can get notified every time I upload a video. Y'all already know what to do. Don't forget to come with my best friend. I love my best friend. My best friend love me, and that's on who that's on. That's on my best friend. One day come up, period. So yeah, I'll show you guys. My man's birthday was yesterday, and I did do like a little vlog, but I'm not finished with because he's supposed to be coming back here tomorrow, and if we do something, then I'm going to include it in the vlog. So I'm not sure when y'all see it. Probably y'all see it Tuesday. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, I love y'all so much. I'll see y'all in my next video. I am extremely exhausted. It is currently 5:11, so I need to edit this video so it can be out by 7. Yeah,
they having conversations on the trending topic. I'm the